Thank you, Spirit. Acknowledge Spirit, Spirit within each of us, Great Spirit. Acknowledge each fractal of Spirit within each sentient being within this dimension and perhaps others. Acknowledge to work with those energies and only those energies that serve our highest good. And in so doing, declaring this meditation as a sacred container. I banish all negative energies that may prevent you from getting the best out of this time, this next half hour, 40 minutes. And for this next half hour or so, just be mindful from the start that there is absolutely nothing else that you need to do right now. So should any thoughts come to mind, allow them to rise and release. If any thoughts come to mind that you feel are important, which they usually are, feel free to make a note. Park them aside so you don't forget about, your Woolies list, whatever it might be. Yeah, let's just spend this little moment of time just getting into the zone. Allow yourself to form a full sensory experience of your environment. The sounds in the background of where you are. The feel of your bones sitting in the chair and the feeling of being supported by the chair as you sit back, if that's what you're doing. Feeling the chair push back to you and support you. Feel the inflow and outflow of your breath. Sense the environment. Is it warm? Or is it getting a bit cool? And now for the next couple of minutes, just follow the inflow and outflow of your breath. Follow your breath all the way in to the bottom of your belly. Feel the pause as you start to breathe out all the way. And the pause as you start to breathe in again. Just following with your mind. And now just allow your conscious awareness to relax, defocus perhaps is the right word, and allow yourself to go within to that place where you connect with your higher self. Let's ask yourself, what is this place where I connect with my higher self? But don't seek for an answer. It's just a question. It's an inquiry. Where is it that I connect with my higher self? Or is it that I simply disconnect from my thoughts, from my body, and allow myself to go within to this place? Perhaps we should say to disconnect and go within to that place where you connect with your higher self. With that thought in mind, allow yourself to be in that place. This is the place of the observer, place from which you can observe your life, yourself. We've been here before, being aware of being aware, connecting to our essential nature. And we know that just as the eye cannot see itself from this point, you cannot define this eye which sees all. Yet it is the I am, the true nature of you. Not the I am Martin, or I am, insert your name here. It's the I am, connected to all things through all time and space. I am knowing. I am intuition. I am spirit. I am eternal, immortal, and infinite. I am connected to the divine. At this point, you are the stillness that creates reality. From this point, you can make choices to create what it is within your life that you wish to create, not constrained by beliefs, programs, assumptions, coming from a point of what you might call greatness. Because from this point, you are all that you can be, not constrained. What is the scene that you would project upon the screen of your consciousness? How would you describe your ideal tomorrow? From this place of centeredness, ask you to imagine the most beautiful place in nature that you can think of. It can be anywhere you like, somewhere where you've visited upon this planet, or somewhere that you've created now within your mind, perhaps somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. Doesn't matter, because they're all real. Yet these places have 5 things in common. And those things are the feel of the earth beneath your feet, groundedness that you feel sitting or standing wherever in this power place, your place. The connectedness that you feel through the soles of your feet as you envisage this place. Sense of knowingness that you belong here. The second similarity is the sky. The air. As the breeze moves past you, it lingers for a moment, stirring the leaves of the trees, if there are indeed trees, stirring perhaps a wind chime hanging there, or some other object that is native to your scene. There is the air, the breeze, and as it caresses you and holds you, gives you a sense of awareness. Perhaps there is sense upon that breeze that you can sense. There's almost a primal knowing that scenting the air allows you to become more closely united with this place. There, somewhere in the background, or perhaps closer, is the sound of water as it tumbles over stones. Perhaps for you it's a waterfall, or maybe it's an ocean. Allow your water to appear in your scene, however it may be. The fourth element, element of fire, albeit the sun dappling down through the leaves of the trees, or perhaps a fire that you sit before, or many small fires whatever it is in your space. Allow it to manifest. And then the fifth element, the element of ether, we are indeed connected to all things in this place and beyond. After all, that's where we started, if you remember. And within this power place, look around. What do you see? What would you create here? Whatever it is, with a flick of your fingers or a wiggle of your nose, you can produce it. A platter of good food, a cup of coffee, a fireplace, a comfy chair, maybe a shelf full of books of wisdom and knowledge that you can choose from and read. What would you create in this space? Make it so, knowing that you can change it at any time that you choose to come here. Mm. And here is a scroll or a book, whichever, or a note, whichever is appropriate for your place. And you open the scroll or the book or unfold the note. And there, as you look down, is written one word. First word that comes to your mind is your word. Reflect upon that word, whatever it may be. What's the meaning behind it, or the apparent meaning? As you put your hand into your pocket, there's something in there that you pull out and look at it. And this thing that you have taken from your pocket, you place it down, either on the ground or wherever is appropriate in this place. And so that when you want to come back here, you can come back for that object, whatever it is. Or perhaps to bring another one or a different thing to this place. A little bit like an offering, perhaps. But for now, you leave this thing, which signifies your intent to return. You recall the word and anything else of significance in this place for you. And now you start to come back to this reality. 1, 2, 3. You start to integrate physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. 4, 5, 6. Becoming aware of your surroundings. 7, 8. Giving your fingers a bit of a twiddle and your toes a wiggle. 9 and 10. Back fully in present day. Bringing back memories, thoughts, and feelings. Being present. And when you're ready, open your eyes.